All right, we're gonna start this video at the end. We got the Luxe LED LightWrap wrapped side markers on the car. Took about 20 minutes to install. The only tool I required was a flathead screwdriver and my fingers to pop these out. For those of you with stock air intakes, you may need to pop out the intake just to get the front driver's side out. But other than that, this is a pretty simple, straightforward, pop it out, pull the plug, install it. For the next 15 days, I'm gonna have a sweet discount code on these in the description below. The discount is only active for 15 days, so otherwise you go back to my normal 5% discount, but that's still pretty good. So if anybody likes this set, you might want to act now while they still have them in stock. Alright, so for Christmas, I got a nice box of goodies from Luxe Auto Concepts. A set of their LED side markers, which are pre-wrapped. So they come in a nice little box. And these are direct replacements. This one's for the Challenger. So these are direct replacement LED side marker lights. These are wrapped in brush metal. So you can see that cool brush metal texture on there. Looks awesome. And again, these are pre-tinted, so these come with Luxe LightWrap depending on which one you want. You want the honeycomb, the dark smoke, light smoke, whatever you want to do. The base lights are white. These are pre-tested before they're wrapped, so Luxe goes ahead, plugs these in, make sure they work before they send them to you. They wrap them in whatever covering you choose, and then they ship them out to you, and you get a 1-year warranty with these. That's a pretty good deal, especially if you don't want to wrap your own lights or you just want to replace them with some really ridiculously bright full bar LED lights. And I'm going to show you what they look like lit up. But just to give you an idea, this is the nice, awesome brush metal finish on this one. Get that in direct sun. It just looks awesome. It's going to go really nice with that flat black stripe I got on the trunk of the car. Now I'm going to be pulling out the stock, the factory lights. What you are going to lose is that honeycomb effect that displays on the ground next to your car, because these are not a single bulb design. These are a full bar of light. So we'll go check those out in a minute. Now I'm also happy to do this video because I can finally take down that how to remove your side marker light video, which shows me painting my side markers in VHT, which, as you know, turned out pretty crappy after a 1.5 years, and I had to remove it with some brake cleaner. Drop all those videos in the upper right corner now. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this install started. So what you get in your kit is you get a full set of replacement lights. So all 4 lights for your car, front and rear. Now what I would recommend is that you save all the packing material so you can then repackage your factory lights into this same box here and safely store them for when you need to return your car to stock in the future. Again, we got a full set of front and rear, fully wrapped and ready to go and tested. I'm going to start with an easy light. I'm going to start with this front one here. The rears are even easier, but I have to pull the car out of the garage for that. But these lights do not pry out from the front. You have to reach around the back and push this little tab forward and push the light out. So we're going to do that right here. And by the way, these lights are labeled left and right. And of course, the smaller light is the front light and the larger light is the rear light. So we're on the right side of the car, and this is the right front light. You're just going to reach in behind all your stuff here, reach to the front, and there's that little clip right there. Just slide that forward. You're going to want to grab the wiring harness from the back, center the light, and push the wiring harness through with your finger. The reason for that is this wiring harness is exactly the same size as the hole. So, and the hole is this little cutout right here. It only goes through this space right here. Okay, then what you're going to want to do is, if your finger's not good enough, you're going to want to grab a tool. I'm going to get that tool, put it right underneath that little red thing, and pop it up. After you flip this up, you have to push on this area right here with your finger to release the light. So you push your finger in and then you pull this out. Set your factory light aside, plug in your aftermarket light with the points on here sticking upwards with the red. Pop it in place. Now remember, the springy clip goes towards the front. It's got to go back in that exact same hole you saw before. Once it's in, you push it this way to lock it in place over here, and then you push in the front and it clips into place. And now you have the first light installed. Let's go turn it on and see what she looks like. So there is the Luxe version of this light. Let's come around to the factory light. And there's the factory bulb. So there's a nice comparison there. This bulb here is tinted with Luxe Stealth. That's the matte finished film. We'll come back around. And this light here is tinted with the brushed metal, and that shows through a ton more light. That looks pretty sweet. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Just want to take a quick second to give you a comparison between the factory bulb and the Luxe bulb. Let's see. I want to see if I can get the right one here. There we go. So as you can see, this one has dark stealth on it. And because this one is a white bulb, the base bulb is white and then it's tinted over, you don't get that orangey look shining through when the sun hits it. So there's the difference. That's stealth film on here. So everything else is the same. You have the same clip here, you have the same hook over here. So again, that hooks into the back and then you hinge it down and lock it into place. Now the front driver's side. So we have the left light, front driver's side here, and this one is the harder of the two. This is the only one that in some cars will require disassembly. Every other light in the car, you just reach down, push this clip and pop it out. The driver's side one has the air box in the way. So let me show you over here. So over here we have the Cervini shaker air box. This is not a factory air box, so I have a little bit of room over here. Now I might be lucky and be able to get my hands down there and reach.
One eternity later.
Alright, so because I have that little bit of space here, I was able to get my arm down there. Look out, bud. And I was able to pop that out. Now, if you don't want to take out your air box, you can drill out the rivets here and pull this open. But again, if you haven't modified this, these are drill out rivets and not replaceable. So the wheel well rivets, to pull that out, you would have to have replacement clips for that. Let's get this guy out. And we have that same problem where you have to line up the wiring harness with the exact hole to get this out, and that could be a little bit of a pain in the butt. There we go. Get the right hole and then push the clip. Okay, remember, line that up, lock this in place. There's the hook, there's the clip. Okay, got to get that hole in the right spot, hook it in place, push it back, lock it in. And let's go fire up the second one. How's it look, bud?
Good, but the camera's off. It's black.
Yeah, the camera's still going, I think. Yeah, it's still recording. All right, that's number 2. Let's get the car out.
I'll be your cameraman.
You want to be my cameraman?
Yeah.
All right, come here, pick up the camera. Bring it over.
This baby's coming out of the garage.
Just point it at the car then.
It's coming.
You do a good job? Thanks, bud. All right, for the rear ones, you just reach up underneath the back here and do the same exact thing. You compare these two lights. This is the left side. Let's put the right side up here. This is the right side. It's got that thing. So you got the clip right in this position here. So you're just gonna reach up, push the clip in, and push the light out. What do you think? Think we could do this?
Yeah.
No jacks?
No jacks.
No jacks? All right, here we go. Did we do it?
Yep, I heard a crack.
All right, we just gotta slide it forward and pull it out. So there we go.
Did you hit the car?
Nope. Squeeze here and slide this off. And then we get the right one here. This says left side. Where's the right one? Here's the right one. There we go. We get these two little teeth right here lined up with the red. Click it in place. All right. I'm gonna lock down that red thing. It doesn't want to cooperate. Maybe this isn't seated all the way. There we go. And again, the squishy clip goes to the front. Slide that in place. Work it back, and you want to do it? Okay, click it in place. Just push that button right there. Good job. You want to test it now?
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's go test it out.
You tell me if it lights up, okay?
Well, you gotta tell me if it lights up.
Why? Now I'm gonna try and
Those mats are getting nice and dirty. All right, so there is the factory rear red light.
But,
Let's go check out the new red light.
ma'am.
Oh, that looks good. Little itty bitty light right here, which again is tinted in Luxe Dark Stealth. We come around and we have this nice big bright LED light here. Looking good. All right, so the other one we don't have to show you because it's the exact same process. Just reach under, pop it out, and put it in. The purpose of light wrapping something is to show what it looks like with the lights off too. There's that sweet look right there. Let's bring it back to the Scat Pack stripe over here. Kind of ties in nicely with that matte finish. There we go. All right, now for real. Video's over. Thanks for watching. So for those of you who want to get a set of these, you might want to act fast. The discount code in the description of this video is only good for, I believe, about 15 days, and it's a big 15% off these lights. And then after that, it goes back to my normal 5%.